Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, an interesting time for the game, right? But we do have a live stream coming up, and Kabam is teasing something interesting there. So, first things first, I do want to kind of have an additional information of the end of the balancing program. To clarify, this does not mean this is an update to that post, by the way. To clarify, this does not mean that champions won't get buffed moving forward. We love tuning and reworking champions to give them stronger places in the meta, and we have many of those on the horizon. This only pertains to the current 6-month review period. So, cool. So, champion buffs are still going to be a thing, and that was one of the clarifications that we kind of needed. Second thing is that I want to talk in this video mainly is the live stream. The live stream is actually set to start in about 4 hours from now. So we do have 4 hours only to basically speculate about the brand new game mode. It can be quite an interesting thing. Because obviously new game modes don't appear too often. But after the recent shenanigans of Kabam's MCOC poker, as well as that web browser side quest game thing, I don't know. But it could be good, could be bad, it could be awful. First look at the lizard and, the Twitch drops and exciting surprises. However, I have been hearing some rumors surrounding all of this. So I did want to share with you, because number one, there is a rumor that Scorpion might be joining the game. Could be. Would kind of be in line right now with the release of Lizard, with the buff of Rhino. So Scorpion joining, I could see that happening. Obviously, Kabam is itching for a new big payday, and Scorpion is the type champion that people would absolutely chase. So that is one rumor that could potentially get announced very, very soon. Second thing that I have heard, also unverified, is going to be that Thor Jane Foster, apparently, at some point in near future, is gonna get tune-up, and a very good one. Apparently, you can wait for Thor Jane Foster to be the best Thor in the game. And that could also be interesting. Maybe it's going to happen or not. But the main thing, obviously, is the game mode. Addition to the fact that another rumor that I have heard, without the specifics that I can go into necessarily, is that there will be a handful of announcements that players will not like. Or at the very least that a lot of players will not like. However, if we are contrasting that with the current situation of the game, it will also be tremendously important to see whether and how Kabam addresses the whole situation with the champion balancing and in general current state of the game type videos. Because again, I do want this game to be the best version that it can be. I want as many people playing this game as one possibly can. However, it is impossible to avoid the subject of the downward slope that the game currently is on. And that's just objectively true. Whether we're looking at the player engagement, whether we're looking at the player satisfaction, whether we're looking at the money that Kabam is raking in. All of those metrics are down, and I would go as far as to say that this is a crucial, critical crisis period for Kabam that will effectively determine whether this game still is afloat a year or two from now. And Kabam will need to make some hard decisions. Kabam will need to make some vast and hard decisions, because that's where we're at. Regardless of my personal opinions or desires, that is where Kabam has taken this game to. And this is the time when chickens are coming home to roost, in terms of the bullshit defenders, in terms of the gaslighting and lying, in terms of the incompetence, AI still being messed up, the game lagging on various devices, Kabam's inability to fix basic game issues, let alone proper balance issues. And there's a lot to address. And I think the worst thing Kabam can do right now is bury their hands in the sand, which is similar approach that they took with ending the rebalance program. Because with the rebalance program, they kind of backed themselves in a corner and then just ended the rebalance program in order not to have to address it. Likely because Cyber Weekend and Banquet event is going to start very shortly. So I personally do think this is a crucial time. Summoners Fest information in there. This stream and the next month or two is about as critical time for Kabam as we have seen in the recent history. Like, hell, we are at a point where I wouldn't even necessarily be excluding potential of 12.0-esque update, where some of the, game mechanics get changed, where, a whole plethora of champions get adjusted to make them in line, because it is one of the bigger issues in the game currently, where Kabam is forcing us to tackle bullshit defenders. And again, this is not me saying that I don't like hard defenders. I think as a community at large, we want there to be tough defenders to beat. We don't want there to be completely unfair defenders that you just lose if you don't have a specific counter to. But in general, man, it's like I would feel bad for Kabam. I genuinely would. And this wouldn't be a direct result of all the crap that they have subjected us to. And that effectively, coming back to bite them. So, regardless of all of that, I still hope Kabam is capable of navigating this stream and the next month or two well. I do hope that significant changes are made in the Kabam's approach to the game, the long-term vision, and there is plenty of time, energy, funds being given in designing and improving the future of the game. I really, really do. This feels big. It really does. Not just this stream, these last couple of months, and definitely the upcoming few months. Because for years, Kabam has been able to brush away and ignore and not address the concerns of the players. And it doesn't seem like they're succeeding with that stuff now. Feels like, again, we're a minute to midnight. And we're going to see how we carry on. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll definitely be hosting a watch party. So you can come and watch the stream with me. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the